Hi there, good morning. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. Happy last day of January and happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. It's a sunny day here where I am. It's time to get started on a new journal, and you're probably thinking to yourself, Catherine, what about those other naked journals you were going to make? And I'll tell you, I can't find them. I have looked everywhere in this room, high and low, and the only last place to look is I have a couple of boxes of things ready to be redonated back to the thrift store. And it's not all redonations. Like I said, I always keep a box handy here on the top floor of our house. Clothing that we don't wear anymore, things, every once in a while I go through the linen closet and I think, oh, we don't ever use this. It's still nice condition. It goes in the donation box. When the donation box is full, I take it to my thrift store. Anyhow, but I do have a significant amount that I have sorted through here in my room, and I fear that maybe by accident they got put into one of those boxes. And since I don't plan on going to the thrift store this week, I do have time to go into the boxes and take a look and see. I hope they're there because I'm at a loss as to where else they might be. I really am. I don't know. So in the meantime, let's get started on something else. Why not, right? I felt like this one. It called out to me off the shelf. So this is a My Book House volume 5. This is from 1921. So it's 101 years old. It's looking pretty good for an old girl who's 101 years old. These are a series of books that they brought out every so often and would change them a little bit. The sizes changed over the years, but they just redo it and sell them again. I do have another set of black ones that are slightly different than this. I forget what year they are. And then I have a set of blue ones, royal blue, that I've done before. You probably remember, if you follow along, you'll remember the blue ones. So this one's a singleton that I have. And apparently Kim used to own it, which is cute. I am going to, so it's the first thing we have to do is start the timer. Start, there we go. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with this. I think I'm just going to follow my gut, see where it takes me. It's got this pretty little illustration on the front cover. A little bit of a hacked up mark there. That's to be expected again, 101 years old. But the gold on the cover is still very nice and vibrant, which I'm happy about. This one's called From the Tower Window, so I'm wondering if this is Rapunzel, if she's already been saved and they're going off to live happily ever after. Who knows? So, yeah, From the Tower Window. I like it. I think the title is a little interesting, which I like for a journal. I like this front cover. This series of books. I was going to say book of series. This series of books. I don't particularly like the interior pages. They're not my favorite colors and that for the illustrations. They're orange and turquoise. But there are a couple in here that I will use, and I will certainly use the pages. The font is nice and big for cutting out word snippets. So I will certainly, this will make lots of word snippets. Now there was one that I liked. Where did it go? It's kind of grungy. I've already used the eraser on it before I turned on the camera. This, I liked that. And of course I liked the original front page. It's going to be a little challenging because the copyright date is on the back. So usually, if that's the case, usually I will, I'll use my paper cutter that has a bit of a scalloped edge, and then I'll glue this in the way some books will put in a color plate, and I will just adhere this to another folio. So that's the plan. So let's just see. Where I want to begin with this. I don't think I want to use these end papers, 4 end papers. This one's still rather pretty. I might find something to do with this. Box cutter into the corner there. And keep your finger out of the way, Catherine. There's the mull under here. Let's just get it out of there. Beautiful. YouTube suggested a channel to me the other day. And it's from a creator who builds books from scratch, which I love. I learned so much that is helpful in making a repurposed junk journal. And by clicking on that, it woke YouTube up that that's the kind of channel that I also enjoy watching. And they've been sending me it's been sending me all kinds of other suggestions for bookbinding channels. And it boggles my mind, and I'll never figure out how these websites and their algorithms work. Because honestly, I think like once a month in the YouTube search, I'll type in bookbinding, bookbinder, book creation, you know, that sort of thing. And these channels have been around for a while, so I don't know why they've never come up before for me. I'm glad they did, so don't get me wrong. It just, I don't understand this silly algorithm thing that that the interwebs has. Okay, let's just get all this off of here. Now this is a big book. I haven't measured it yet. And, oh, hello. Well, you want to all come off. That's fine. By all means, do so. Do I want any of you? Not really. We'll see. Maybe I can fussy cut that. Anyhow, so I have been enjoying some channels that make books from scratch and also restore, like actually professionally restore old books, which also absolutely fascinates me. I don't even know how. There's a chunk on here. It looks like it, you know, some little guy's lunch. He was reading a book while he had his sandwich, and I swear sometimes sandwiches get in here. So there's that. Now let's see if we can get this out in a nice amount of paper. I like to be able to measure these. No, it's not going to let me. I want to write down how. So that looks like it's 1 5/8. Where's my book? I want to write this down in my book. There we go. 1 5/8. Yes. Pencil, pencil, pencil. Come on. There we go. I'm over here. There we go. All right. Oh, now I'm dropping papers. Okay. Thank you to everyone for your kind compliments on how Juliet turned out. Gosh, she was fun to make. I always giggle over the things that I enjoy when a book comes together. And I must say with Juliet, I love the eyeball on the whale tail tab. It's just sort of glaring, hello there, out from the pages of the book. And now I'm trying to remember, I have a lovely little collection of whale tail tabs. A few of you took pity on me a while back and sent me a lovely array of whale tail tabs, and particularly Camille and Valentina. And now I can't remember whether the eyeball was from Camille or from Valentina. So I will thank both of them because they still both sent me a really nice selection of unusual whale tail tabs from their collection. Oh my goodness. Is this ever dusty? Ooh. So I must say, that warmed my heart. The little locket warmed my heart. So I'm just scraping at, I can see some gunk in there. I'm just scraping at this old paper here so that when I glue in a new liner, it will have a more secure surface to adhere. The glue will have a more secure surface to adhere to. If I were professionally restoring it, I would be putting a paste on here and letting it sit for a little while, and I would be completely removing this glue. But as you know, I'm not a professional book restorer. I am a book have funner. Is that a term? So, and I know that this will secure it and hold it nice and strong for another 100 years. These books are so common. I see them all the time at my thrift stores, which is how I managed to even get 2 full sets. So you're going to be seeing these for a couple of years coming out of my studio in various forms. Sometimes I'm in a lacy mood, and sometimes I'm in a ribbony mood, and sometimes I'm in a quirky mood. So who knows? And I don't have a gut feeling for this one yet. So we'll see. Now I'm not sure how long this one will take me. I'm getting up the courage to set up a folding table in my bedroom and get started on tax paperwork, which I hate. But necessary evil, right? 2 certain things, death and taxes. So I'll take taxes over the other one. And for the time being, I have 3 to do because I do myself and my husband, and it's a little bittersweet. I have my mother's last ones to do this year. She lived for 2 more months into 2021. So that means they even want her to file taxes. So hers will be quite easy. My husband's is easy too. Mine is the pain in the neck. I'm the troublemaker. Are you shocked? I love when I already know what's for dinner. And I don't know why I don't do it more often. Why I sabotage myself. We're having chili con carne for dinner. So I made it on Saturday and I made lots. I still do that after cooking for all those people for all those years. I still cook in big batches, even for the two of us, but works out well because I will put it in the freezer. There we go. I think we're good. I love this knife. It's just a happy little knife for me. And it helps that it's kind of pretty and vintagey. So, just scraping off any of the loose paper that's mostly just dust. I'm going to dump this into my blue box underneath. So, hold on. That's me knocking on the door. Oh, this dust. Ugh. That's a dusty one. Whew. All right, let's see if there's still any underneath there. No. Let's see what it... 6.5. I'm just seeing what the pages are going to be. 6.5 by 9 1/8, more or less. All right. This is the fun part, because now my mind starts going as far as end papers. What I feel like using, and you know, am I feeling lacy? Am I feeling ribbony? Am I feeling frilly? That's always fun to make frills from fabric. I do enjoy that. Look at all that. Oh, all right. You want to come out? That's fine. I'm happy to take you. This book's big enough. I think I could put some good-sized pockets in the front and really make it a functional book because it's a really big size. I'm going to have to use my large size paper. Fortunately, I tea-dyed a lot of it when the weather was nicer. I have a couple of packages. My husband's company used to print their own, they have these pages for an appointment book that they use all the time, and they used to photocopy their own and print them off, and then they found it was just as easy to order them from a printer that does it for them. So they had a couple of packages of these huge sheets of copy paper left over. Well, wonderful. So I've been using those to tea-dye for when I need a big folio, as I will need with this. Come on, do you want to come up? Or are you all done? I don't think I need this. I think you're going to be a little bit easier. Okay. You want to cooperate? That's fine. This little knife is just wonderful. My son-in-law makes them. He can save lives and sharpen knives. He's a paramedic. There we go. Well, I didn't expect that to come up, but since it is, might as well take it up. Let's see if this one wants to, or whether it was just a front page thing. Oh, you're not coming up. I try to be really careful with this knife, because if it ever slips, I honestly could shave my legs with that blade. It is so sharp. So I just give very light pressure, so in case it wants to jump, I don't want it to go into the back of my hand. All right, I'm a happy girl. I gotta tell you, my kind of personality, this kind of mindless work is just so satisfying for me. I really enjoy it. Like I always say, it's like peeling sunburnt skin. I enjoy that too. The corners aren't bad. They have a very nice level of grunginess, which I enjoy. I don't think I'll be putting metal corners on them. Whenever possible, I like to leave them just the way they are. This is the safe way to do it, because if it jumps, it just goes out. Here we go. Okay. Let's see this last little side. I didn't expect to be able to get all that off. I find sometimes if it's glued down too tight, it's just as easy to scrape it off rather than try and lift it. That'll still come off nicely, and then I've got room to put on the end papers of my choice. There we go. Okay. Happy girl. Let's put you away in your safe spot. Oh, look at the mess I've made. All right. Okay. There we go. All right, let's sweep. Oh, it's going to get all over me, and I'm wearing black. Oh, jeez. Sheepers. There we go. So I'm officially covered in dust. That's okay. It means you can tell that I've been having fun. All right, so this isn't too bad. I can't see through the fabric when I hold it up to the light, so it's in nice condition age-wise, wear and tear-wise. Yeah, that's okay. Hold on. I just want to see. This is just alcohol. And a cotton swab. Just looks like there's a little bit of somebody's lunch here. So let's see if we can take that off. Antique lunch. Let's take that off. Maybe not. I don't want to try too hard. Let's soak it a bit with the alcohol and see if that will just bring it up. There we go. I think we got most of that. Is it crunchy? Oh, all right. You're just a little crunchy. There. Now I'm happy. A little bit more alcohol. Clean that off. And we're good. All right. All right, so now let's take a look here, because I want this Where is the one with the picture? Like, there it is. Okay. All right. I'm not sure if there's anything else. There was that one picture I didn't mind. But the rest, I'm just not so keen on. The color choice just doesn't do it for me. Where to go? It's going to be halfway through the book, isn't it? No, it wasn't you. Don Quixote. Oh, now that's kind of cool. What story is that from? The Story of Alfred the Saxon. Oh, and it just happens to be right where his signature threads are. Let's go get you, Alfred the Saxon. That I might have fun with. You don't want to let go, do you? Well, I'm not putting you in full, so I think I'll just gently slip you out instead. Rats. We're safe. All right. All right, we have ways. Going to give me grief, Alfred? Ho, ho, ho. We have ways of making you comply. There. All right, it's safe. Whew. Alfred giving me a hard time. Nope, you're not there. I thought there was one other that I liked. Oh, New York Harbor. I've seen Lady Liberty many times. The New Colossus. Oh, that's the poem that goes with her. That's at the base. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. It's beautiful. Nope, I don't see anything there. Well, I like that little Lady Liberty. I might have to try and find something to do with her. A perfect night. Oh my. Don't like the orange. Lots of knights in shining armor in these books. Bannockburn. Oh, it's by Robert Burns. Robbie Burns, his day just went by. I miss being able to go to a Robbie Burns night. I love dancing the Gay Gordon. It's so much fun. You can't not be happy when you're dancing the Gay Gordon. All right, well, maybe that is it. Yep. All right, well, that's it for now. I of course, won't get rid of it so that I can go back to it. Now, I think I will take one out. I always make myself a template to work from for when I'm measuring the new pages to go in. It's going to be a big book. Oh, that's my new alarm. Lygia, I thought you'd like it. Can you hear it? It's playing Pomp and Circumstance. Okay, stop. There we go. Ah, the things that amuse me. All right, that's it for today. We hit 30 minutes. I think we got a lot done. Hopefully, maybe the next time we get together, I'll be able to say to you, Eureka, I found the other books. But in the meantime, I've got lots I can work on. These will go into a basket. Where? There we go. Go into a basket. And I'll be good to go. Oh, you know what? I'm going to save this anyways. I don't know yet. I'm not ruling it out. All right. Well, take care. Have a great rest of your day. Make your Monday a good one. I'll try and do the same. And we'll talk soon. Bye.